Okay, I'm off to a good old start tonight. I started off with 20-year-old Canadian Club. Then I went on to a Loch Lomond 12-year-old, which was really nice. And then I did Don Mon's Malt blend sample for Sample Sunday. Now I'm moving on to some Shelter Point. Now, if you've been watching my videos about what's on the bar and what's under the bar, which were recently uploaded, you will notice that I have quite a bit of Shelter Point. Now, I ended up buying quite a bit of Shelter Point after visiting the distillery at the end of January, beginning of February, in beginning of 2020. And of course I had some samples and I tried those samples, and since then I've been picking up all the Shelter Point I could find, and I'm doing pretty good. I have several bottles of it, different expressions of Shelter Point, and they keep making more and they keep putting out more expressions. So I guess I've been treated so well by Shelter Point. The hospitality is fantastic. Leon and Lydia made me feel really at home, and I thank them for that and for the samples and everything. Wow, I wish every distillery would be so kind. So, of course, I'll pick up as much Shelter Point as I can and buy as many bottles as I can find. This one here is the double barrel whiskey. It's batch number 4, and it says here production finished for 152 days in a Quailsgate Old Vines Foch cask. This is bottle number 78 out of 1,644. Or, yeah, I think that's right. 78 of 1,644. I think that's what it says, right? Okay. Once again, this is what the bottle looks like. I'm going to open this, and I'm going to nose it and taste it naturally, but I'm also going to read what's on the bottle. Let's get this thing off of here. I think I got it. There we are, it's open, with the plastic still hanging on it. I love the way these open. They're so easy. You just wobble the glass stopper to one side and it opens itself. There, I think I got the plastic off the glass stopper. Get that plastic off. Oh, there we are. There's our glass stopper right here. Let's put it back on and open it again. All right, I can't get over that. This is bottled at 50% alcohol by volume. So this is quite the Quig size dram. Here we go. Oh yeah, what does it say on here? Before we Okay, no chill filtration, no added color. 50% alcohol by volume, product of Canada, Shelter Point Distillery. Handcrafted by Shelter Point Distillery in Campbell River. It says the same thing in French on this side. On the back. If you don't have to make whiskey in paradise, okay, you don't have to make whiskey in paradise, but it helps. I have said this before, I'm pretty sure. Shelter Point Double Barrel Whiskey is distilled in small batches right here on our family farm in Oyster River, Vancouver Island. What makes our spirit so bold and distinctive? Well, for one, we only use single grain barley grown here. The other unique ingredient is pure spring water that comes from a mountain-fed aquifer located directly beneath our property. And of course, sunsets and sea air, the unofficial ingredients in every bottle. Shelterpoint.ca. Please savor responsibly. Bottled in 2019, it says here. Okay. And this is batch number 4 of the double barrel whiskey. I think I had batch number 3, or was it 2? I'm not sure. And I do have another one as well, somewhere. Another double barrel. Oh yeah. If I didn't say this already, finished for 152 days in a Quail's Gate Old Vines Foch cask. Now, what did I pay for this? It says here, okay, including taxes and all, it's not broken down. They just gave me a straight up $74.84. So it's about $65 plus, of course, the taxes. So $74.84 out the door. No age statement. 50% alcohol by volume. To me, this smells just like the warehouse. This smells just like stepping right into the warehouse at Shelter Point. It's unmistakable. Then, of course, the wine cask finish. So you get that Shelter Point single malt nose and something extra from the wine, from the grapes. Oh, that's a beautiful nose. Oh, I like this. So you got some ripe reddish fruits. Mostly grapes, red grapes. From the old vines. I should have bought crackers, but I didn't. That's pretty straightforward. You got the vines, you got the single malt. They come together beautifully. It's like a Reese's peanut butter cup where you got the chocolate and the peanut butter. Here you got the single malt, and you get the wine influence. Let's have a look at legs, if we have any at all. Oh, zoom, down it goes. Leaving little trails. Oh, nice. Try that again. The mouthfeel is thin. The mouthfeel is slightly acidic. The flavor? It's fruity from the wine influence. Which hangs on for quite a while. And it fades slowly, leaving a very dry finish. That's without adding any water or anything. That's just the straight up first impression. It's a little hot at 50%. I'm going to add some water, see what that does to it. Maybe it brings out more flavor. Maybe it just waters it down. But as far as Canadian single malts go, Shelter Point is doing some wonderful things. Okay. Now I'm getting more fruity notes than just the red grapes. At 50%. What is this that I'm smelling? It's like grapes, but it's like berries. It's like dried fruits. Is it cranberries? There's a little bit of a maltiness as well. And, oh, I'm getting some vanilla. The addition of water does open it up. Vanilla. Is that Tootsie Roll chocolate? Yeah, it's a lot like Tootsie Roll chocolate. Vanilla. And then that fruitiness as well. A little bit of caramel. Oh, nice. Yes, I recommend adding water to this guy. Absolutely. The additional water has made it less acidic, but it still packs a punch. It's still a little hot. It's giving me a hug. Will a little more water do it harm? It is, after all, at 50%. I brought it down a little more. That's got a bit of a hot finish to it. Let's try again. The same delicious, winey, oaky nose. These are quite active casks. That's why they were only finished for 152 days in those casks. So just under half a year. What is it, 5 months? Yeah. You're getting the oak, you're getting some fruit, you're getting some wine influence. I think they were just bottling this just at the right time. The balance is beautiful. Now I've got it dialed in. Now it's just right. Along with those winey, grapey notes, there's a little bit of banana. And of course, some of the oak. I'm definitely getting some oak tannins out of there. It's nice. It's nice. Most enjoyable whiskey from Shelter Point. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.